Develop a passion for learning. Develop a passion for learning and you will never grow old. Every day you'll feel more younger day by day. So this passion of learning, that enthusiasm, the desire, the curiosity, the enthusiasm which keeps you alive. And this is what is learning. Education, this learning of new words which gives you that glow, the glamour, the charm, the beauty, the cosmetic of you and the embellishment. Yes, so this is the embellishment we are providing you with our new words day by day. And so you're growing younger and younger, better and better, brighter and brighter. The adjective use of the A2 form, that is repeated adjective. Yes, grammar, vocabulary, synonym, antonym all go hand in hand because it is in fact English, the amalgamation of all the words together to frame a new thing, right? The words directly for today. The word, this was the last word we had taken, we have to take today. This was the last word we had taken yesterday, that is contemporary, of the same age or era. Now turning to the word for today, that is complacent. Complacent is self-satisfaction. It is said that satisfaction is the key to success, but this is something different. What is different? Different is you are satisfied, you are resting on your laurels, and if you rest on your laurels and you do not work hard, this is not good. It's a word which is negative. It's a feeling of self-satisfaction. It's a feeling when you don't want to grow, when you just keep yourself just stuck to one thing, that is complacency. This is not good. Why? Because see this idiom, that will explain more than my own words. Rest on one's laurels. Now, India won the World Cup of 1983, and then you put that World Cup in the showcase, and then you do nothing. This is what is self-complacency, self-satisfaction, a snugness, a self-approval, self-approbation. It's a feeling which is uncritical satisfaction, by which you mean you don't want to grow. You're satisfied with whatever achievements you've done in your life. That is complacency. If you're dissatisfied with your things, you're not happy with your things, that would be the word here. Communalism. Communalism is a term, I would read out the definition for you and make it simplified for you, is a term used in the word to denote attempts to construct religious or ethnic identity. It is incite strife between people identified as different communities or people of different communities, and to stimulate communal violence between those groups. It derives from history, differences in beliefs and tensions between the communities. जो communal डिसहार्मनी होती है, ब्रेक्स होते हैं, फाइट्स होती हैं, डिफरेंट कम्युनिटीज़ में जो प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं, जो फ्यूड्स होती हैं, क्वारल्स होती हैं, उसको हम कम्युनलिज्म कहेंगे. इंडिया इज़ फेसिंग ऑल दीज स्ट्राइव्स एंड कम्युनलिज्म प्रॉब्लम्स. Bulwark. Bulwark is a strong support or protection. You've heard the word, a kind of a guard. It's a kind of, shield. It's kind of a protection over something. Have you heard the word armor? He's wearing a strong armor of defense, a protection, a strong support, a cover, a guard, a forefend, a safeguard for something. That is bulwark, right? The opposite would be, of course, assault or assail or attack. Bona fide with the root bon. And fid is faith. We had this in CLAT 8 paper, malafide. What would be the meaning? You can easily guess. That means in bad faith. Right? So something which is bona fide, something which is real, authentic, true, actual, genuine, right. It's not fake or bonus, is bona fide. In good faith, you make a market value of yours. You make somebody recognize how much value do you carry, and that is your bona fide, your faith or belief in some things. Taking up the next word from the root auto. The word auto means self. So we have the word autocracy. Auto is self. So we have the word autocrat, who is a dictator, a despot, a tyrant, a cruel king, a authoritarian, a person who gives dictations, more didactic. You can see the 3Ds, right? He's very fond of giving dictation to you. Have you heard of Hitler, Stalin, and many other kings? These have been the great dictators of the world, favoring and enforcing strict obedience of authority, the expense of personal freedom, autocratic, dictatorship, totalitarian, or being very despot by nature. The opposite would be democratic, liberal, lenient, permissive. You allow the things to happen. That would be the opposite of it, right? Have you understood the word? Your complacency sentence, your complacency will not lead you towards your deterioration. There's a lot of communalism rights in India. It's your bulwark which gives the strength to fight the battle of life. It was his bona fide which made him, even after his bankruptcy, rise again to power. Authoritarian attitude cannot cannot win the hearts of people. As I frame the sentence simultaneous in a juxtaposition way, I do not jot it down or write it down. So sometimes it could be a slip of tongue. So kindly pardon me for that. The next word, astounding. Astounding is staggering or shocking something, surprising. See the, in fact, the degree relation. Surprise is to shock. It's impressively, notably, amazingly something that you would stagger, shock. You've not thought of that this thing could happen. She saw her younger brother smoking and she was taken aback. Note the phrasal verb, taken aback. Never even thought in your dreams that this thing would happen is astounding. And something which is very normal, something which is not surprising is the word here. Opposite to it, articulate. A lawyer's speech should be articulate. What does it mean? Clear, able to understand. Something which is coherent from the root co, together, in harmony with things. It is Lord. It's very from the root eloquent. We have the root eloque, that is speech. You speak in such a way that it is crystal clear, it's very fluent, it's very communicative, it's very effective, it's very persuading, it's very cogent, it is insisting and goading someone to do something, it's argumentative by nature. In your skill, you use all your dexterity and you speak in such a way that there is nothing which is ambiguous for the other person. But when it is inarticulate, hesitant, not clear speech, then it is just opposite to it. Articulate, clear speech of a lawyer. Please note, the lawyers must note that your speech should be articulate. Apprehensions is fear, tensions, angst, alarm, worry, anything which causes fear in your mind. You're filled with fear. That is apprehensions. It's an anxiety, it's a tension in your mind, it's an alarming situation where you worry a lot. Alter, I do want to take it with the root alt. See, there is one root which is alter, this means change. There is another root alt which means high. Alter is used for the same, it's a stage. It's a raised platform. It's a platform for worship with altimeter, alter ego, alter self, or altar, which would mean high. So it's a table or place which serves as a center of worship. You put the idol of God and it acts as an altar. It's kind of a raised platform, often used to refer to act of getting married. When a person gets married, he goes to the altar in the church, this raised platform. High platform, the simple word. Alliterative is from the word alliteration. If I say sweet, silent, songs, can you see this alliteration? The letter is repeated, each letter is repeated to give you a rhyming effect. It makes the speech more effective. It's an embellishment, it's a literary device, that is alliteration. Repetition of the same letter to give a rhyming effect. It could be blackberry, it could be, you know, any kind of fresh fire coal, chestnut falls, finch's wings. So you can see that F letter being repeatedly in successive units, that is alliteration. Please note it. Do see the videos for literary devices for this. Absymal from the AB root. Absymal is very bad, appalling. It's something which is dreadful, awful, terrible, frightful, atrocious. You don't even want to see that thing. That is the word absymal. The opposite would be superb, wonderful, great, not lacking anything. Right? Right. So turning to the next words, the last words for today. That is abridged. Abridged is a shortened form of something. It's a shortened duration extent. It's diminish, abbreviate. Please note the root. Breve. Short. It is curtail, cut short, make less. Haven't you heard of the famous epigram? So less words, more of impact. Make your speech terse, pithy, epigrammatic, aphoristic, less compact, compiled, and it is something which is more words, more of less words and more of meaning. The next word is abeyance. Abeyance is any kind of suspended thing, temporary substance. Move away, the root AB. So you're suspended for some time, you move away from your work of place, temporary disuse, suspension, latency, or moratorium. More death, death of that thing. And the last word is abet. Abet is to help someone, give a helping hand. You give a support to something, you encourage that thing. You maybe also in crime, because you've heard the word accomplice. He helps in doing the crime, assists in doing the crime. And when you stop something, hinder, acts as a barrier or obstacle, that would be the opposite to it. This you allow that thing to happen, this you act as a barrier to it, right? So I hope you've enjoyed all the words for today. You have noted down, you are going to make the sentences for it, and keeping this line, brevity is the soul of wit, as our main motto. I hope you liked it, your subscription, and to like the channel. Thank you.